Dear students, in today's video, let us talk about Poisson distribution, which is an example of discrete probability distribution. In the previous video, we discussed about binomial distribution, which was also an example of discrete probability distribution. So there we talked about a binomial distribution which was occurring either in two cases, one a success or a failure, only two possibilities. At the same time, we saw that the size of the sample space is very limited. So this had given us an input that particular distribution can be a choice for a binomial distribution. Similarly, let us discuss about Poisson distribution in today's video. So in Poisson distribution, we are going to have events which are going to occur very rarely, meaning that the probability of the events is going to be very less or small. At the same time, the number of independent events or opportunities or sample space is going to be very high compared to binomial distribution. So how do you figure out a given problem or given situation can be considered as a Poisson distribution? The important key factor here is, as underlined, we have some certain time period or some region or some location which we can identify in every problem. For example, the number of printing mistakes per page, the number of accidents on a given day, number of defaulters of a loan in a given financial year, number of COVID-19 patients of a country in a given day or a given week, number of rank holders in a college in a given academic year. Like that, if you look at these underlined values, they represent certain time period or they represent certain region, some location, like that. So that will give us an input that the given problem can be considered as a Poisson distribution problem. Now, Poisson distribution can be derived as a limiting case of binomial, wherein the n is very high and probability is very small, so that NP is fixed, that is your mu or the mean. So if you consider x as a Poisson random variable, the probability distribution function or the PMF of Poisson distribution can be taken as e power minus lambda t into lambda t power x by x factorial, or sometimes you can see textbooks talking about lambda as a mu. Both are same, both represent the mean, that is e power minus mu into t into mu t power x by x factorial. Here the t talks about the time period that we are talking about. It can be a time or it can be region, it can be area, it can be anything of that sort. Let us see the application areas of Poisson distribution. So Poisson distribution can be used in the arrival pattern of a vehicles, or the arrival pattern of a customers in a bank, or the arrival pattern of patients in a hospital, or the arrival pattern of telephone calls, or the service pattern of certain service, like that. Okay, so these all talk about patterns but in a given period, because bank is open during certain time, a workshop is open during some period, hospital is open for some period, like that. For a given period, given time duration, what is the pattern? So that will be very effectively done using Poisson distribution. So some of the formulae that we require in this Poisson distribution, in fact there is only one formula, that is the same formula for both mean and variance. So in Poisson distribution, mean mu is considered or given as NP. At the same time, variance is also given as NP. Both mean and variance are one and the same in the case of a Poisson distribution. Once variance is given, we can calculate the standard deviation by taking square root of variance. Now, let us see when we can use Poisson distribution. As we discussed in the beginning, the probability of occurrence of a Poisson distributed variable is going to be very small, and it is going to have a time period or an area or a length or a region as a part of the problem. The sample size is going to be large. These three will enable us to identify the given problem is a Poisson distribution problem. Let us see the problem now. So first one, for a Poisson distribution, it is given that P of 2 is 2 by 3 into P1. We are supposed to calculate P0, P3, Px greater than 3, which was similar to the earlier problem of probability. Now P of 2 is given here, and we know that for a probability Poisson distribution we have a P of x is equal to e power minus mu. In fact, if you look at the original formula, there was a t here. Now t we are not considering here because t represents just time variant. So let us avoid the t now. We will straight away simplify our formula as P of x is equal to e power minus mu into mu power x by x factorial. Once we know the mu, that is the mean, we can do all the problems. So here we don't know the value of mu, so we have to calculate. It is given that P of 2 is equal to 2 by 3 by P1. So by having P of 2 and P1 in terms of e power minus mu x factorial, we can calculate the mu as 4 by 3, just simplifying. So this is P of 2, this is P of 1 as per the given. So if you substitute, if you simplify, you will be getting mu as a 4 by 3 or 1.333. So once we know the mu, we can calculate P0, P of 3 and P of x is greater than 3 simply by substituting in the given P of x. Here we know how to calculate P of x greater than 3. So P of x greater than 3 can be calculated as 1 minus P of x less than or equal to 3. That means P of 0, P of 1, P of 2, P of 3 put together. If you subtract from 1, which is higher or the maximum probability we have for any given event, you will be able to get P of x greater than 3 as 0.06. Very straight and simple way of calculation. Now problem 2. The number of accidents occurring on highway is a Poisson. It is given it is a Poisson with a mean 3. What is the probability that no accidents occur? Very simple. That means we have to calculate x is equal to 0. No accidents. What is given for us? Mu. If we get mu, our problem is done. Just apply mu in the P of x. So P of x is equal to e power minus mu into mu power x by x factorial. We have to calculate no accidents, meaning that P of 0 will get straight away 0.0498. So next problem, suppose 2% of the items produced by a machine are defective. Find the probability that there are 3 defective items in a sample of 100 items. Here it is not given which distribution it is. Simply if you look at this straight away, you may feel it is a binomial because a defective, non-defective kind of problems we have solved as a binomial. But if you look at the sample here, sample is 100, a quite good number, and 2%, that means 2% means 0.02. The probability of occurrence is very, very small. So that is one of the key characteristic of a Poisson distribution. So that gives us the given problem belongs to Poisson distribution. So given n is equal to 0, P is equal to 0.02, and we need mu because for any problem to be solved using Poisson distribution, mu value is important. So mu is equal to n into P. We have seen that formula. Now that gives us 2 as the mu. So once we know the mu, what we have to calculate? Probability that there are 3 defective items. 3 means x is equal to 3. That is P of 3. So we will get P of 3 as 0.1804 straight away by substituting into the formula. Next problem. The number of accidents in a year to taxi drivers is a Poisson variant. It is given it is a Poisson with mean 3. Out of 1000, again there are 1000, n is a big one. Find the approximately the number of drivers with no accidents and more than 3 accidents. So first mean is given, Poisson is given, so we can straight away substitute. What is the first one? No accidents, meaning that P of 0. If we give P of 0, you will get 0.0498. But it is not the probability that they are asking us. They are asking us to find the approximately number of drivers. So how many number of drivers are there in the sample? There are 1000 drivers. Out of 1000, how many drivers will have no accident? So we have taken the probability of no accidents, multiply that with 1000, you will get approximately 50 drivers who will not be involved in any accident. So second one is probability that more than 3 accidents. More than 3 means P of x greater than 3. P of x greater than 3 means 1 minus P of x less than or equal to 3. So if you substitute, probably you will be getting 0.3528. Again, we should not stop here because we are asked to calculate the number of drivers out of 1000. So multiply 1000 with 0.3528, you will get approximately 353 drivers who will have more than 3 accidents out of the 1000 drivers. Okay, next, in a certain factory turning out razor blades, that means there is a factory that manufactures razor blades, there is a small chance of 0.002 for any blade to be defective. The blades are supplied in packets of 10. Use Poisson distribution, it is given, to calculate the approximate number of packets. Again, similar to the drivers, we have to calculate the approximate number of packets out of 10,000 which are going to be no defective, 1 defective, 2 defective. So first calculate the probability, multiply with 10,000, you will get the number of packets. So P is given, N is given, we can calculate mu NP. Once we know that, we can substitute straight away. So first is P of 0. P of 0 is 0.9802. Multiply 10,000, you will get 9,802 packets which will not have any defects. Similarly, P of 1. What is P of 1? Probability that one packet will be defective, that is 0.0196. If you multiply with 10,000, you will see 196 packets out of 10,000 where one packet will be defective. The last one, probability that 2 defective blades will be there. Again, the probability is 0.00019. Multiply by 10,000, you will get approximately 2. So when you get like this 1.9, 1.8, you should not stop because we will not have a 1.8 packet, 1.6 packet, 1.3 packet. So we have to approximately convert that into very closest integer. If it is 1.3, you can write 1. If it is anything less than 5, it can be lesser side. If anything higher than 5, probably can close towards the higher number. Since it is 1.9 is close to 2, I will write that as 2 num packets. Okay, approximately. Next problem. The probability that an individual suffers a bad reaction from a certain injection is 0.002. Using Poisson distribution, they are already given, determine the probability that out of 1000 individuals, how many will exactly 3 will have a bad reaction, more than 2 will have a bad reaction. It is given P, it is given N, so calculate NP, mu, straight away we can substitute in this formula. First one is exactly 3 means x is equal to 3. If you substitute, you will get 0.1804. Similarly, x is greater than 2, which we will be getting as 1 minus P of 0 minus P of 1 minus P of 2. So that is 0.3233. So here what is the question? The number, determine the probability. So they have not asked how many individuals will get, they are asked only probability. So we can stop it here. In case if they have asked how many patients will be there out of 1000, probably we would have need to multiply here. Since they have not asked that, they have asked only probability, will stop it here. So probability of more than 2 patients suffering from the bad reaction, x is greater than 2, will be 0.3233. Okay, so next, some of the problems I have listed here which you can try to calculate on your own, but let me explain how you can calculate them. So a car hire company has 2 cars which it hires out day by day. The demand for a car on each day is distributed as a Poisson with mean 1.5. Calculate the probability that on a certain day neither car is used, that means no car is used, x is equal to 0. Demand is refused. When a demand can be refused from a company which is having 2 cars, when demand will be there, supply is less. So what is the supply? There are 2 cars. So I am going to decline or refuse the demand means, so I have 2 cars but requests are more than 2. Maybe 3 people are asking, 4 people are asking for cars, but I have only 2 cars. When more than 2 people demand or ask for a car, I have to say sorry, meaning that demand is refused or I could not meet the demand. That means x is greater than 2. If that is the case, we will get the P of 0, P of x is greater than 2. That's what we have to answer for this. Next problem. Suppose there are 300 misprints that are distributed randomly throughout a book which is having 500 pages. Find the probability that a given page contains exactly 2 misprints or 2 or more misprints. Here it is not given it is a Poisson. We have to make sure it is a Poisson or not. So 500 pages, n is 500, a good number, bigger number rather. On 500 pages, 300 misprints, meaning that 300 spelling mistakes are there. So 500 pages, you can imagine how many spellings will be there. Out of that, 300 is very small number. So thereby the probability is very less. Since probability is less, n is high, we can attribute this as a Poisson distribution problem. So we can calculate exactly 2. Exactly 2 means P of 2. 2 or more means x is greater than or equal to 2. So we can calculate them in a usual fashion. You will be able to get the result. And the last problem, probably the average number of telephone calls booked per minute. So per minute is there. This is again inclination or input for us that it might be a Poisson distribution. Is 4. 4 is also very small number as a probability is concerned. Find the probability that on a randomly selected day, 2 or more calls per minute are booked during this period. On how many days of the year we are going to calculate this probability for booking 2 or more calls per minute. So 2 things are important here. There is a duration and there is a number, that is 4, which is a very small number. So we can attribute this as a Poisson distribution. So first one is probability that randomly selected day 2 or more, that means P of x is greater than or equal to 2, usual fashion. Second, on how many days of the year, year means 365 days, the same probability is holding good. So 365 into 0.9084, you will get 332. So we have to read the question cleverly, properly, then only probably you will be able to find the solution. So even though the question is lengthy, solution is very simple. So let us not be afraid of the length of the question. If you read this question, probably you will be able to find out. So this is the conclusion of Poisson distribution. Hope you will be able to find solutions for these problems as well, and you will be able to understand Poisson distribution well. Thank you.